And every one of you has one of these copies.
And where's Magana? She's supposed to be here.
Meaning, hold on.
Corruption.
I'm the first. Is that the case? You guys ever want to hear from me? Okay, now listen to me.
Exactly. Listen to us.
Where is the IEP team?
Yes, where is the IP team? Because they need to be here present.
To be here.
Melissa, you call Magana because she was supposed to be here.
First of all, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play a video for you guys.
No, you're not. You're going to listen to me. What you're going to do
I'm not going to
we're going
listen
to
to
start.
you.
We're going to walk out.
That's
You
okay.
cannot continue this
That's okay.
bullshit corruption meeting that you guys all try to hide here. They're all trying to hide the truth here. All of these people, including the board over there that's fully aware.
Okay, let me just let me tell
Record
you
him.
now. You see these police officers here? They're going to remove you from this meeting.
No, we have the right to speak up.
Bro.
We have the right to speak up.
I can get out myself.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to be in the
I can get out
news?
myself.
To record him. You want to be in the news?
We're going to hold a meeting right now.
Nah, don't run your illegal bullshit here, sir.
Watch this, then we'll
Watch
continue.
that, and we can proceed after.
And we'll listen.
Can we just start the meeting and then we can get into
We'll
the...
stop your corruption, then we can
get into
continue.
the meeting?
That's what's gonna happen.
We'll be quiet.
Watch it. Watch it.
Watch
Just
it,
watch
and
it.
then we can continue.
Yes.
Sure, thank you, appreciate it. You'll be in the news if you don't. Especially her, Wagner, hiding all evidence. Her. It's a crime to hide evidence.
Okay. Hold on.
Let them.
He's gonna play.
Okay, so I'd like to call the meeting. We're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. It's 4:53, and I'm going to ask Dr. Hayes to do roll call.
Scott DeTore,
Here.
Robert Perez,
Here.
Uche Van Dam. Present.
Okay, I will go ahead and hand it over to our attorney.
Board's counsel. I introduced myself earlier to the family, and I know that they're anxious to present some evidence, and we'll be receiving that evidence at the appropriate time. But I just want to remind everyone that this is a hearing. We're going to proceed in somewhat like a trial. We've all seen trials on TV. Yes, the technical rules of evidence do not apply, but we're still going to proceed with one side presenting testimony, then cross-examination, and then the other side presents testimony, and then we go back to rebuttal testimony, and then more rebuttal testimony. You're going to have plenty of opportunity to advance your arguments, but we need to do it respectfully. One person talks at a time. And when we testify, I'm going to ask that we go to the podium up there and testify so you're heard clearly because of the microphone that's up there. As I said, it's very, very important that we proceed in an orderly fashion. If this meeting gets out of order, as I said earlier, before we went on the record, I listened to the recording of the last hearing, and it was very disorderly, and we can't have that. And if it gets to that point again, then we're gonna stop the hearing. And so I implore you.
Tell them to stop hiding evidence. I won't interrupt.
You're talking over me.
Letting you know my rights. That's what I'm doing here.
You're talking over me.
Anyways, proceed.
Again, I'm asking you to talk when it's your turn. Based on where we were at, last time we ended, and I believe that Mr. Mondesir was questioning Mr. Bakoo. So we're gonna start up there. This is your opportunity, Mr. Mondesir, to question Mr. Bakoo about anything factually that you wanna ask him. So are you prepared to do that?
I'm here to present with you guys this.
Since you guys hide it last
Let him-
week.
Hold on.
I mean last
talk.
meeting.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm here to read this because I represent all this last time, and you guys didn't have no copies, no papers, which is I had emailed everything to you, and I was disrupted during that memory when I was seeing it through memories. So I bring a copy, so I'm gonna read everything.
So
Then
wait,
I'll
let me-
ask the question. No, we are starting over.
Yep.
So at this point, you do not want to question Mr. Bakoo anymore?
No, I want to wait. I
Present
want
the
to
evidence.
represent my case.
You will have a chance to do so. Without any further cross-examination.
Well, he didn't respond to the question. She didn't respond to the question. She didn't even raise her hand because every officer that was involved with my family abductions on the freeway need to be present here. And as a matter of fact, I don't see those people here. We were insulted, we were humiliated, we were disrespected. So as you can see, I do not take those lightly. The only reason I will disrespect someone is the fact that they disrespect me first. As I said,
Mr. Mondesir, I'll give you one more time. Do you want to cross-examine Mr. Bakoo?
okay, based on what? What have you told?
Based upon his testimony.
What
All
did
lies.
what did it testify about?
Oh my
You were
God.
there. Okay, I'm here.
I think, excuse me, I think you should start first since they like to hide the
No,
truth.
that's not the time. We're
Well,
going to do this in orderly fashion.
You're not gonna win,
Okay,
sir.
I'll
You're not
question-
gonna win.
okay, I'm gonna question.
Play that video.
I'm gonna question you.
Yeah. Go on
And
the.
I need a yes or no answer because this is questions or yes or no answer. So my question
Let's
is.
reverse this, Mr. Bakoo, over there. Yes, and Mr. Mondesir, back to your table. This is for the witnesses.
Play that video. What are you hiding the video for?
So you don't want me to?
You don't want
answer
to
my question?
present the evidence that we're presenting you guys since last meeting Wagner hid them. Sabrina Johnson verified that she sent all our evidence to Wagner.
Okay, it's okay. Hold on. I'm gonna ask him a question.
If they don't answer, we're walking out.
Okay, listen. All right, you ready?
But listen,
You ready? You ready? I'm gonna ask the question, and this is how I'm gonna ask the question. I want you guys to listen to me very carefully. Okay? Now, as a principal, I'm in your shoes right now. This is you at 2:45. Hi, Mr. Mondesir. I'm sorry that I call you so late. But the reason I'm contacting you today because your son has involved in altercations, and since I haven't called you when the incidents happened, and I know I'm calling you late, the incident happened where another kids got seriously injured, and I would like to know, have you see Edwidge because he's not in the school ground? I would like to know if it's at home. If it's at home, can you bring him to the school? Then we can go over the situation, what's going on, and we'll find out if charges was going to follow. My question is that what you told me?
I called you to inform you if you knew the whereabouts of your son because he was involved in a fight.
You didn't say he was involved in a fight. You said, where is about my son? So you said, where is about my son? But is that how a principal will address the parents of an incident happening in school?
Yeah, I notified you that we were looking for
No.
your son and that he was involved
Okay.
in an altercation.
No. Okay. Remember, you told me that I told you what happened. I told you who's fighting for, what the fight is about, who was he fighting with. You said, oh, no, I can share that information with you. Is that correct?
Yeah, typically we don't reveal confidential student information.
No. For a
So
parent,
that's why we did not tell you the name of the other
well,
student.
for a parent, the parent have the right. Especially my kids in the IEP, you have the right, and there is extra step. There is extra step for a student in IEP. Is that correct?
I'm not talking about an IEP, I'm talking about a phone.
No,
Well, they're
but
in IEP.
They in IEP. They are in IEP. Is it not have any extra step you need to take before even moving my kids or suspending my kids in school ground?
Not to my knowledge, no. When a suspension is made, we notify the parents, but I didn't.
But
You
didn't-
never notify us,
But
though.
you didn't notify me.
On the 17th, when I called you, we did not notify you that the student was suspended because we hadn't made that determination. I called you on the 17th and asked about the whereabouts of your son.
He's
to
lying.
indicate to you that he was involved in a fight.
No, you didn't. You said, where about is my son? Then when I'm asking you, you violated completely my parental right, like I should not know anything. So you're telling me if Daniel had shot my son in that bathroom, I don't have any right to know?
That would have been a law enforcement matter.
No,
It's on school
no, it's in school ground. Remember,
Let me stop.
an incident happened in
Mr.
school
Commissary,
ground.
Mr. I need to interject
Wow.
something here. This is an expulsion hearing.
No, we're not having a
Infinite
discussion
expulsion
hearing
hearing.
when you violated when the civil right is violated in school ground. When he violated the right, you do not have any right to request for suspension or expel. Is it right here? That's what I need to read this.
Everybody has a copy to read it. You guys
So
are
this
running
is
from the truth.
expulsion, and I'm asking the questions that has to do with incidents that happen in school ground.
You're
Correct.
talking about a suspension, the issue that's before the
Yes.
Board of Education.
No,
is
he
an
sus-
expulsion.
he suspended my
Excuse me,
son
sir.
twice.
Sir?
No,
I've
but
asked
you disturbed me. I
I've
said,
asked
don't
you-
disturb
Shut
me
your mouth
because
because
I'm
you have no
questioning
right
him.
to talk right now. He's speaking right now. Remember, he said
speaking. You cannot
respect each
disturb
other.
me.
That's what we're doing.
Sir, you need to be quiet.
Oh, be quiet.
Oh, then let's go.
Okay.
We're
I
done.
have to be quiet? On my own, I have to be
When I
quiet.
am
Is
talking,
that the case here?
I said.
You're not talking. He's talking. He's talking right
I'm
now.
asking the question. You don't like it?
Excuse me, Jane?
Yes, thank you. I have a follow-up question regarding
Wow.
what Montessori said. And before you,
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to finish the cross-examination and then we'll bounce back to you for any kind of rebuttal or further
So-
evidence.
On August 6th, did you notify us? You didn't. On
September 29.
On the September 29, did you notify us? No,
Nope.
we didn't. We didn't even
No
know.
email, no phone
we
call.
didn't even know our son was suspended. You did it that twice. You did not. You did not follow up. You did not say anything. And this is a violation of Code 48911, 48915A, 48915, 48914. They are here.
Correct.
You did not communicate. You did not communicate. And on the 16th, on the 16th of November, I called you. I called you on the 16th of November because I wanted a meeting because I received those threats on the 15th. And I told my son, stay away from the kid. Stay away from Daniel.
Yep.
Do not cross his path. So on the 16th, I called you because I'm keep having those absentees on my email. Then I
on
want
phone.
to clarify those with you as well. Then you schedule an appointment on November 27, and the November 27 is about me bringing this here to the courthouse
Please ask a
to here.
question. You're testifying now, okay?
Well, that's how it
You'll-
started.
If you want to testify, you'll.
I'm
have an
leading my
opportunity.
I'm
To the
leading
story,
my
to what
I'm
happened.
leading to my question.
It's not a question, you're testifying.
Well, I'm leading to it, so he understands where the question is coming from.
Exactly.
Ask your question.
Okay?
Anything further of this witness?
So on November 16, what was the meeting about? The meeting that we scheduled on the 27th?
Good question.
On the 16th, you had called to inquire about the prior suspension when your son was in possession of marijuana. And that's when
No.
we disconnected the phone because you became argumentative and you made some threats.
Well,
So that was the 16th, Thursday.
okay. Do you noticed that Officer Rodriguez was on my door? You were on the phone. Because Officer Rodriguez was on the door with another officer, which is, I have the video.
video's in there.
And you guys can play it right now. Officer Rodriguez come in and say, you said I made a threat to kill you, okay? That was on the 16th of November. Officer Rodriguez came to my door. You were on the phone. I'm talking to Officer Rodriguez. Officer Rodriguez, they checked my background. They find out there is a gun I own. But they also know the gun. I own the gun, and the gun was relinquished to what's that?
Hollenbeck Division.
Hollenbeck Division.
Ask your
And
question,
California.
please.
Where-
Mr.
where-
Montesero, you
Stop
need
Do
to-
not
interrupting.
disturb
Stop
me.
interrupting.
Do not disturb
Stop.
me. Do not disturb
I'm
me.
gonna warn
You
you.
can't-
this
you
is
can't-
not-
I'm
you
gonna
can't
warn
interrupt.
you too.
You're
You cannot
disrupting this
interrupt.
meeting. You will be removed from this meeting if you continue to be disruptive.
Well, we can.
This is
we
a
can
hearing.
go.
We
Then
have
you
the
won't
right to
have your
present our
meeting.
evidence.
You won't have your meeting.
You need to stop interrupting.
Because
Be
I request for
professional.
that meeting before
We're
this
professional
can
right now.
happen.
You should do the same.
I request for that meeting since August.
Yes.
I request for a meeting with the board. So this
School
shit
board.
will not happen. Don't come here try to override when I'm
This is your last,
speaking.
I'm gonna give you one last opportunity. If you are continue to be disruptive, I'm gonna ask.
He's not
Guess
being
what?
disrupted.
I-
You are.
I
You're
have the right
rude.
to speak.
You're rude. Wait until it's your
You have
turn.
the right to speak when it is your turn.
It is my
Okay.
turn.
It is his
And
turn.
Who was speaking right now? Who was
He's
the
trying
person
to
who's
power
gonna
of
speak
abuse
now?
right here because he's
Why?
an attorney for them.
Mr. Montesero.
The law, you need to obey the law.
Mr. Montesero.
All of us.
let me
So
suggest-
can we finish now?
Can
So
I
on
suggest-
on the
Excuse me,
twin.
sir.
So on the 16th,
Sir.
on the 16th,
Sir.
on the 16th, on November 16, on November 16, on November 16, you say I made a threat.
Hold on, we're
Correct.
taking a 5-minute
Did
break.
not.
Let's go off the record.
He has the right to answer.
This
That's
is
a question.
not off the record. This is on the record. This is happened on school ground. This is involved the principal.
Yup.
There's no word for that.
You can't abuse your power here when we're obeying the law.
You try to
It's his
belittle
turn
me.
to speak.
I do not follow it bullying.
Exactly.
And this is what you guys been doing is bullying my family.
No crime committed here. He's the one who committed the crime.
You guys should testify. You can present.
Excuse me, sir. Do you understand what happened to me and my family? We all got felonies here because of his false report. His false report. He could have got us killed. Even my grandson, that's 9 months old, was in the vehicle. They've been watching us for 6 days.
Yeah,
On a false report he fucking made.
Where did the school?
Here, we all have felonies
Watching.
because he made a false report.
We know this shit.
We obey the law. He didn't.
I'm suggesting that you testify.
With their fake warrant to search our house when he has his right to carry and
told you,
conceal?
we had to-
And they
we
knew
had to
over
do
10
this
years
first so
ago
I can
the
input
gun's not in his
everything.
possession. That's straight up racism. And you guys are all allowing it. All of you guys, including you.
It's kind of crazy to me that I get all this.
No, it's-
charges,
Speak up, son. Speak up.
But the school fight. No, but I've been respectful throughout all those meetings that happened. The second meeting, I didn't interrupt. So may you please hear me out, because it's wrong.
Let's go back on the record.
But okay, real quick, it's a quick question.
No.
In a real statement.
Continue. Don't let him stop
The
you.
kids that fought that day, Miss Kate was there at the school fight, right, Miss? There was about 13 in total kids fighting, throwing punches. I saw that you detained them, but I heard from other people that they never got arrested or were charged for any felonies or any of
Oh,
that.
spend 8 days. Oh, spend 8 days.
The video's there
in the
too, and we
casino.
have it too as well. Well, you're not obeying the law. You cannot run from the truth. And this is what happened to me and my family
Then we
because
need-
of his false report.
Then we need to go to court.
Yes, take it. Let's take it to the higher court.
Once again, this is an expulsion.
Again, look, we brought our rights
like-
here,
like I
our
said,
whole evidence
you can-
on the video, on the computer.
You do not have any right or privilege.
Let the record
You do not
reflect.
have, let the
Mr.
record know this is
Montesero
Edward's
is
going
disrupting this meeting.
Yup.
And let's say.
Tell it
you do
like
not
it
have
is,
any right
what really
to
happened here.
Request for expulsion or proceed with expulsion. You did not follow the law. And since
California law.
Please sit
And
down.
shouldn't happen in school
Please
ground.
sit down.
So I'm gonna read.
Read it.
I'm gonna represent
This
my
is your
kids, then
last
you can do it
opportunity,
after.
Mr. Montesero. This is your last opportunity. You will be.
I do
removed.
not care what opportunity
You
are
have,
talking about.
'cause you're not obeying the law.
This is my family's life. This
You
is my
destroyed.
family's life. You trying to
You caused
destroy.
trauma.
This is my family life. You must kill my kids. These assholes with their gun wanna pull out
Abuse their
the
power.
gun.
And they're recorded, by the way. Moore Park Sheriff.
So, who did you
Because
who
of
did you not define the
Bakoo,
word
Kate,
95?
and Glasscock. These are the three main ones that need to pay for what they've done.
I'm requesting that.
They all framed us. He made the false report. She and him and Glasscock frame us and Moore Park Sheriff.
Let's go.
By the way, you guys are all gonna be sued and you're gonna be in the news. Remember that, Bakoo. Remember my face. The damage you caused me and my family, you're gonna pay. Because I sustained injuries because of your false report. You guys are not gonna win. We obeyed the law, you guys didn't. Period.
Don't fucking
Don't touch
me.
us. You don't have the
fucking
right to touch
me.
us. You don't have the right to touch us. Crooked cops, Moore Park Sheriff, crooked cops. You will be exposed in your corruption. 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 All you guys are gonna get sued. Remember, we all have rights here. Crooked cop, you're a crooked cop. Crooked cops.
Let's go.